Have you ever gotten a point in your writing where you just couldn't write anymore? Days go by and not a word written. Start to question whether you have writer's block? No. Maybe it's just plot problems. Today we're talking about how to solve your plot problems so you can get back to writing. Cue intro. Oh wait, I don't have music anymore. I'll just cut. What's going on, collective of sanity? I am your humble leader and awesome leader, Tim Green. I write in the pen name T Green. Today we're talking about plot issues. But first, you may notice my background is different, and you may also notice there's an echo. I have moved somewhere. Where? Maybe you need to wait to the end of the video to find out. No, I'm just kidding. I've moved to the warm Orlando. Wow, I moved to the warm Orlando area. So much better than the cold north of New Hampshire. So happy. God, I hate cold. And second, collective, NaNoWriMo is ongoing, and I have a special treat for you. Today, you're getting 2 videos. I'll pause and let you cheer. Soak it up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. No, you're not going to be getting 2 videos of my normal channel. You get this video, and you also get a NaNoWriMo video. There will be a link down below to that video that goes up today as well. If you don't know, I am doing a new series for the month of November on NaNoWriMo and how to help you stay focused and motivated through National Novel Writing Month. Like I said, the link will be down below to that video. And the reason why you're getting 2 videos is because, well, I purposely planned to release my second video in the series the 2nd of November on today's date. Not planning that I was going to change my upload date to Thursdays instead of Tuesdays. So I could have postponed this, or I could just do both. So I decided to do both because I wanted to. And you think you have writer's block. It's possible. You don't. No, you don't. More on that in a nano video. One of my nano videos. Actually, it's the next one that comes out on the 12th. So you're having problems with your current work in progress. So maybe all you have, the problem is the scene you're on. And it's just not exciting, and you just need to figure out a way to get excited about it. That's easy. Spice it up. Let's go big picture and say it's the plot. Dun dun dun. That's right. If it is the plot, how do you fix it? Well, ladies and gentlemen of the collective of sanity, maybe I should just call it the collective of awesome. I am awesome. We'll see. Comment down below what if I should should be called the collective awesomeness. There we go. Oh yeah, let me know. But you're in luck. Today, I'm going to give you my 3 tips on how to improve your work in progress when the issues you're having are with your plot. So let's try something different today, and let's actually count down from number to number 3. Examine your story. This is gonna sound like one of those duh moments because it kind of seems like a very simple solution. That's because it is. The best way to figure out what's wrong with your plot is to go over what you had. Your notes, your outline, your scenes list, whatever the fuck you did for prepping to write. Go over those notes. Then go over what you've already written and compare. See if you can figure out what is going on with the plot you thought you had and why it may not actually be working now. Maybe you added something that you didn't put into your notes. Trust me, that adds a lot of problems. Now when I say think about it, really think about it, I don't mean just go like, Okay. Yep, I'm done. I don't know. No, you really have to think about it. Look at all the notes, everything the plot is, and see what you've gotten so far, and really process what you've written so far and where you are. Because if you don't realize you added a subplot or a character arc that wasn't originally planned, that could be the reason why your plot doesn't work anymore, because you added something that wasn't there, that wasn't taken account for. You need to take account for those things. Now here's something that you may not want to hear. You may have to take a few days. 1, 2, 3. I've taken months at times to figure out the issue. It sucks, but also that's because I was very undisciplined in my writing. But it's okay to take a day or two to let your brain process what you've read and trying to figure out the problem, and it will figure it out. You have to have patience, and you have to have trust in your mind that it will solve the problem. It will. And sometimes after a few days, it just gotta sit down and just start doing something on the project for it to come to you. There's a chance you may not figure it out in a few days, but don't worry, I got you covered. That's tip number 1. You have to wait one more tip to get there, but I got you covered. According to my notes, that's all I got for this tip. So, with that being said, let's move on to tip number 2. Characters refusing to be chess pieces. Have you ever had a character refuse to do something? I have. It's a bitch. Oh, damn you. What's her name? Alicia? Alice? I don't remember her name at the moment. Now, it really sucks when you have this really cool idea for a scene and how you want it to come out. You have it planned out in a specific way and it's gonna be awesome, and then you get there to write it and it's not coming out awesome. You can't write it because the character who's supposed to do it is refusing to do it. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's a made-up character. You just make them do it. Go right ahead. Make your character do it. See what happens. Usually that's how you get bad scenes and bad characterization, because you force a character to do that. Now, I know I said this is part of the plot, but plotting out scenes a specific way and then making sure your characters go that way is a plot problem, because you designed it. But it's a good sign when a character refuses to do something or a specific way, because it means they're fleshed out. They're full 3D characters. Your brain is telling you that character won't do it. Now, if you have a situation like this, the simple solution is don't be so detailed. Your best bet is to be vague in how the character goes about it, but specific on what you want to happen. So let me give you an example of this. Is Lisa needs to go through this maze and avoid 5 traps before coming to the end of the maze and realizing there is no way out. That's vague. So now you have room for the character to do what she needs to do and how she goes. Being super detailed is, the first trap of spikes that randomly pop up at different spots. The clear path is to go this way, but no. She's almost certain that's a trap, so she has to cut through the spikes and zigzag around, making it more likely to be hit. Or everything you've done up to that point shows Lisa's not that dumb. Well, that is being super detailed. Not much room for her to go. So your best bet is to be more vague with the first example and figure out how Lisa or your character you're working with would do it, and do it that way. You can still find cool ways to do what you may want to do in a different way. You gotta trust your characters. You gotta trust yourself. It helps. And the final tip number 1, write anyway. So you may be saying, write it anyway? How am I supposed to write it anyway if there's a plot problem? Well, that's simple. It's simple. You put one word in front of the other, and soon you'll be typing up a storm. It's just Neil Gaiman's strategy. Duh. Did anyone else hear that song from Santa Claus is Coming to Town? Children's claymation classic. Talking about... Is it that one? Yeah. You put one foot in front of the other. No? No. Okay. It's just me. Put one word in front of the other, and soon you'll be typing up a storm. Now, I said back at the end of tip number 3, tip number 1 will help you with if you never figure out the problem when you try to analyze it. Like I just said, if you write what you have, yes, it's gonna suck, but you write it and you finish the story as it is, with the story complete, you can then look over the entire story and now you'll have a better idea of what was the problem. Because if you can't figure out what the problem is after the story is complete, that's not a good thing. That means probably everything is. That's all I have. We're gonna do my tips today. There is gonna be no exercise because you have my tips, and when the next time this happens, you can use them. With that being said, go ahead and give me and this video a thumbs up. You're clearly liking what you're hearing and I'm talking about, so go give us a thumbs up. While you're right there, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell, and join the collective. It's a great way to know when all my videos go live. I have a vlog I'll be posting up in the next week or so about my move and why I moved in more detail. To know when that goes live, if you're part of the collective, you'll be told. Also, you'll know when my NaNoWriMo videos go up. And like I said, you're getting 2 videos today, so check that link down below to find that video too. If you want to learn more about creative writing and novels and all that stuff, go check out my world building podcast with my buddy Adam Daly of the 01 podcast group. Link down below. We are world building a brand new world for you guys so you can see how we go about doing it. And we recommend advice, tips, and we record our planning sessions so you can see how we go about doing this shit. It's pretty awesome. Well, I'm awesome. Adam, well, he's kinda... Link down below to the 01 podcast there, to the what's it called? The playlist down below, and go check us out. In the meantime, be sure to find me on social media, especially my Instagram, where you can see all my cool artwork and random photos and videos from my running trips from across Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and New York, to locations that actually show up in my upcoming novel, Seeing Through the Veil. I have the links to all the ones that are posted, and more are coming soon, so you can see all those. Beyond that, collective, I hope you're having a great NaNoWriMo and a great writing week, and I'll talk to you in my next video. I better. I mean it. I better. Anyways, collective, have a great week. Bye.